So now we'll talk about the complete recruitment process. Now recruitment process is simply what the business needs. So you start off with the need of business. All right, we need someone to do this job, to all the way to job analysis, description, specification. Then you plan everything, you advertise it, you start getting resumes, CVs, people who are interested, you interview them, and at the end of the day you hire them. That complete process is called the recruitment process. We'll discuss each one of them one by one. The first one is called vacancy arises. All right, like I've discussed, part of the job analysis. Now this is where you say, all right, we need someone who can clean the floor. All right, so this means there's a need of the job. So what we do is then we plan the job analysis. Job analysis is, as discussed earlier, there is a need. There is a need. Let's plan what do we need to fulfill that need. Planning the job task and assessing job tasks. Job and task. Once you're done with that, you would want to move ahead to the next step, which is job description. Let's plan the job. Let's list down everything the employee would be doing. List of things the new employee would do on daily basis. So that's job description, that is what they need to do. And then we talk about job specification. The difference between job description and job specification is the job description is what he will be doing when he will be starting working for the company, and job specification is what is needed in terms of requirement. What are the requirements to be a part of this job, to be hired? So the requirements, as discussed, can be qualifications, experience, expertise. So this is what needs to be done, and this is what do you have. We need person with these requirements. Do you have those? Then we can think about it. After you have done job analysis, job description, and job specification, what you do is you advertise the job. Now, you can advertise a job at two places: internal advertisement or external. Now, internal means you have already people working under you in your company. You advertise in your company, not for outsiders, not for outsiders. And whereas external is when you advertise for the public, to the public, so that anyone can come. Now, internal is when you will only advertise email to all staff, or you will say a notice board, right? In office, we are hiring. But external is when you advertise on newspaper, LinkedIn, one of the applications, through other various means, and we'll discuss all these various means step by step. For example, magazines. You would advertise it through magazines. People would want to, people who are looking at magazines, they'll say, wow, there is this job, we would want to. Then it's recruitment agencies. What is a recruitment agency? It is simply a company. Their job is to find good employees for people. So you will contact a recruitment agency guy and he'll say, don't worry, I have now seen the job analysis, I have seen the job description, and I have seen the job specification. I'll find you a person. Don't worry, I'll find you someone very good. So you can either choose who do you want to advertise, internal or external. Once you have done that, you now move to the next step. Once you've advertised it, you start getting all the applications and you start shortlisting them. So people would application and shortlisting. So this means you receive CVs or resumes, you shortlist them. You shortlist as per the job description. So in your job description, you have said, all right, we need qualification. Remember, as we discussed, grade 10 pass, experience of 2 years, and not all of the applications will have that. Someone would be way too overqualified. MBAs, you don't need that. Someone with only 1 year of experience, you don't need that. So you need someone who falls on the job description. So once you have that, so maybe you got 100 applications, out of them only 20 were shortlisted as per the need, as per the job description. You call them for interview and test. Sometimes you take, every time you'll take an interview. Sometimes you also take a test, a brief test. Now for a cleaning position, you might not need to take a test, but normally for other positions like software engineers or a teacher, you would need a test. You interview them, you test them, and then you select. Once the candidate is selected, you go to the next one, and that one is you fill the vacancy. Person is hired. I'll quickly take you through all the steps now. Step 1, vacancy arises. You need someone. Job analysis, you analyze the job. What exactly needs to be done. Then you provide job description, a list of things that person will be doing when he will come in. So these are all documented list of things. Different from analysis and description is analysis is you will look at what the job needs to be done. What is needed, you will look at the task, and job description is the list of things that person will be doing. You hand this list to the person and tell him, all right, we want you to do this. Now come requirement. All right, we need your qualification, we need your experience. Then we advertise. Either we advertise internally or externally. Internally is only advertised within the company, and anyone who's working on a different level in the company can apply. And externally is when you can advertise it publicly and anyone can come. Once you have done the advertisement, you will start getting application. People will be sending you CVs. You shortlist them through the job description. You need to go through your job description and you need to see what exactly is needed, and then you shortlist them. Once the shortlisting is done, you call the shortlisted ones for an interview and a test, and then you select them. So let's say 100 applied, you shortlisted 20, you interviewed and tested them, and then you found one, the best person you need, and you filled the vacancy. Now this all is the recruitment process. A complete recruitment process from level A, vacancy, job analysis, job description, specification, advertisement, shortlisting, interview, and fill the vacancy. Thank you very much.